Hi, these are the trades I took to make 6% in my new funded account. So I will journal it. Okay, this is my first trade in GBP USD. So what is the confluence to take this trade is we sweep this lows. Okay, if you go to 15 minutes, you can clearly see we changed the market, we changed the structure, market structure shift that happened, and we had a 15 minutes fair value gap, and market came inside and started to go up. Okay, so my context is was even though it's a downtrend, I thought this was a liquidity point. Okay, so my entry was in this candle. So go to 1 hour, you can see a clear fair value gap. Okay, this is the smart money entered. So if this is going out, if it is taken down, then my whole context of buying this will be invalid. Okay, so that's why here I kept my SL. I entered in this 1 hour fair value gap, but I realized Maven doesn't allow news trading. Okay, so when this market came and it activated the news time, I just closed the same this second, so I lost around $6. Okay, so I closed the trade and I asked to Maven. They said they will reduce that amount from the profit you made. Okay, that was the trade because of the news, and God, I didn't took this loss. Thanks, avladhan. Next, we are going to the second trade which I took in Euro. No, it's AUD New Zealand. Okay, this was the trade which I took in previous weeks. Okay, so I know we are in a bullish trend because we see previous day low and week lows. Okay, and we are still forming low resistance liquidity LRLR. So I thought I will focus on this chart. Okay, next I could see is if I go to minor time frame, it was Friday and this is the Monday in Asia. Before Asian session happened, market gave a market structure shift, formed a 15 minutes fair value gap and started to go up. Okay, so when it formed a higher time frame fair value gap, I thought I will enter in this. Okay, I placed a buy limit and SL below this because this is the smart money entered. So if it's violated, then there is no context begin buying this AUD New Zealand. Okay, so what happened is my entry doesn't trigger with some because of the spreads. I think because of the spreads, market, even though it came here, it didn't take my entry. Okay, I was like, what is happening? So I entered in every candle like this totally until I think this is the whole area I entered. From here to here I made 2% because I risked 2% in this single area. So market came here, I thought of, okay, this is Monday and we are going to a CPR level S1. Okay, daily CPR. So I thought already I made 2% in Monday. That's because most trades come in Tuesday and next days. Okay, I made 2%, so I thought let me close this trade and leave it 2% in the new funded account. Let me withdraw that. That was my idea. So I took that. Market came. If I had just kept that buy limit, market would have tagged in and started to go up. Okay, after that I could see a 4 hours fair value gap here also. Market respected that and came down, but it's for a little bit pullback because its overall trend is a bullish. So the opposite fair value gaps works as a retracements. Okay, see here also it came down, that's triggered it. After we can go here also there's a reaction. If we go to higher time frame, we can clearly see a 4 hour fair value gap which would have entered here and made profits, but I didn't see this chart after took 2%. I was seeing another charts. Okay, so next trade I took in which I had two ideas. Okay, one is Euro AUD sell and another one is CAD CHF. Yeah, this is the thing. Okay, let me explain the first trade I took loss. Okay, totally one, two, three, four trades I took, and first trade was because of the news I closed it, and second trade is 2% I made. I risked more, but I should have stick to the method which I'm following, but that's okay. This is the third trade. This and the fourth trade I took simultaneously, but it was a loss. Okay, let me explain. We have a day. Okay, wow. You can clearly see we are having a day fair value gap, and it's bearish, and we are taking this previous day previous swing highs, okay, liquidity. So I thought we will come up and we'll start to go up. That's my diagram, that's my marking around, okay. And we are having a in this area, this may take profit area, because we are having a fair value gap too. But what really happened is market came, I just entered in this area, started to go straight to my here. Because of the spreads here, I tagged out from the market. I lost 1% in this trade, okay. But when you back tested, I mean not back tested, when I see in another chart in FXCM, market didn't sweep this lows, okay. But if I go to on the CAT CHF, you can clearly see market sweep this lows and went. See, I was bit not bit angry, like what is happening, why markets are not showing the actual price, which chart I should follow on it, on the of FXCM. I got confused when I see this happen in this chart, okay. If I go to this, wait a second, weekly time frame, let me remove everything. You can clearly see we didn't take this, we didn't come to here to take this liquidity, okay. But in this chart you can clearly see we took it and we started to go up. So when this kind of situation come, what I'm going to handle is I'm not going to trade this pair, okay, because I'm seeing you in time. But because after analyzing, after taking this fair value gap, see, you can clearly see market displaced above and had a 4-hour fair value gap. Market came here and started to go up on 1:2 trade. See, yes, I want to build more context and I want to see every chart. Mostly I'm going to check with the broker which I'm using, and whether I want to see whether we are taking that chart weekly lows and month, day high and lows, okay. So that was the lesson. And here comes the big trade, which should have been a big trade, but okay. This is Euro AUD sell. This is my proper first sell, which gave me nice profits. But if this, what how much I made in this single trade is around, I think 5% exactly. If I had let it, it would have been a 25% trade. But everything happens for a matter, and now I have the confidence to take sell in the market. I think I can make more money if I had a big account. So I switched my thoughts to somehow be patient and see, think I will explain first and I will say others thing, okay. Let me hide everything, okay. This was the day candle, okay. This was the day candle, and we are at a fair value gap. Even if we go to weekly now, we couldn't see, but I could see in the trade locker. Let me check. Okay, see, you can see a clear fair value gap, little bit below here, okay. But I couldn't see but I couldn't see that fair value gap. But my context was here, okay. This is the day time frame candle forming at the fair value gap area, and we are forming a trend line, low resistance liquidity here also. So my thought process was taking the Fibonacci, and whenever the market comes up, it should be a little bit manipulation, and when market started down, I trade, okay. And let me show what happened here, okay. This is previous days week high also swept. Its more confluence gave me to take shots in this trade. Okay, market came here, so you can see a clear liquidity here also. Market came, if you go to 15 minutes, you can clearly see we're having a fair value gap inside day fair value gap, this box. Okay, market is tagged in and started to come down. I didn't take this trade because it's an Asian high. Okay, see, it's the Asian high. See, this is the Asian high. So I thought market, if the market sweep this liquidity above, and if it goes down, that should be my trade. Okay, I didn't enter here. I waited, market dropped to Tuesday, like London session, and I could see a huge rejection down from here. So I thought market will definitely sweep this size to come down. But even though it's a London session, I could see a 1 hour fair value gap, and so I built a context in this trade, which is new thing which I learned, but I still don't have the confidence to enter more lots, okay, in this trade, because this is my first trade in selling markets. Okay, but it works nicely. You can see we have a clear 1 hour fair value gap, market came down, and you have two liquidity points also in this area. You can clearly see. Let me mark it if you can't see. This is the areas. Okay, and when market came there, I risked half percentage. This trade and the Canadian dollar trade was taken simultaneously. Okay, that was kept a buy limit or sell limit. Okay, and here I was managing my trades. I could clearly see we came to that 1 hour fair value gap and just dropped. You can see the sweep also. See, we sweep this previous candle and sweep a liquidity and came to that 1 hour fair value gap, and we started to come down. Okay, I thought, okay, let me wait, even get more confirmation, because we still have this Asian high also. So I thought, if I am entering, let me risk with off my positions. Okay, $25. So we had a 15 minutes fair value gap here. Because of the AID New Zealand trade, my buy limit didn't activated. I was waiting around this perfect time to enter with the lot size calculated, and when the market swept this high, I just entered and kept my stop loss above that. Within next 30 minutes, not 15 minutes, it's like dropped so much. So I was happy. Okay, my trade is working. So what was my next day plan was, okay, we are forming Asian highs. Okay, the same idea was in this trade also. We should take this liquidity. It's inside this candle. Let me check. We are forming a fair value gap and we are having a point here. Next, this is the breakaway gap. Market should not come to this area if market is going down. That was my context. So I entered the trade around in this area after sweeping it. It is in the Asian side. Okay, and this is the Asian high. So this trade worked. That was my yesterday's plan. Okay, Asian high sweep and market reversal. That was my plan in this area, but it didn't happen. But I had another entry here. So I risked 1% in this trade, and market was ranging. I couldn't sit also. Let me check CPR also. This is a weekly CPR. This is a strong support also. Market came and started to come up, and my entry was in this area. Okay, this was that Asian slow. Okay, my entry was to sweep this candle, and market wants to come down. It actually happened and started to come down, but we took support here and started to go up, and this becomes the Asian high. After that, market sweep that and formed a fair value gap here, 1 hour fair value gap. So I thought, let me enter another trade also. But the whole context I was fearing, because see, I took a loss previous trade, that is a 1%, and this trade I risked 25%, and this is my entry area. So whenever market ranging here, my whole thought process was to close trades to, because it's a funded account, I want to take money. Every small thing into my mind, I couldn't sit. I entered this trade. When the market came above, I was happy. Okay, market is retracing. But after the single candle, I was scared. It was around 1 hour. I am doing a night shift in India. So this time on my work time collided. I was seeing charts. I was seeing chats, and it was too headache. Okay, I was getting headache. So when market came here, I closed my position. I closed this position. I didn't close this position because Whenever the market goes above this area, this trade profit goes up. This trade will be in the break even stage, and my profit would be around like $40 something. Okay, because first trade took 2%, and I lost 1%. So it became so low. I could see whether even if it's loss, not even if it's a loss trade, I would never made a single penny in that trade. So when market came down with half percentage, when it's around $25, because I risked $50, it came around $25. 1:half. Okay, I closed the trade and went on 30. Went around sleep around this area. Market ranged and market came down. This all time I was out of this chart. Okay, so I'm not panicked. When I came, I could see in the CPR level, market started to give supports. Okay, I was seeing while I'm traveling outside this whole thing, but market was still bearish. But what I could see is, what I didn't see when I'm seeing this chart is full of these headaches. Okay, because I should have seen as a range and breakout, but I didn't see this. What if the market do the same thing here? If it ranges above, I will lose my whole profit. So I closed my trade around this area perfectly. So this candle, I know this precise the candle, and then market, you can see how much it went down to my extreme zones. Okay, my actual take profit was this green line, because let me explain why that's the process. Because we had a liquidity double down, double top, double bottom, double bottom. So I should have closed here, but I closed around this area. After, if I had just holded a trade for 2 days, I made around 6%. It's converted into like 20,000. Okay, in India, if I had just let this trade run, it would have been a 60,000. 2 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another, I would have been into 2 my profit. Okay, so that's how I made 6%. I learned lesson. Even if I hit stop losses, if you can identify the trend, you can make the money back. So this is my first trade of selling the markets. Okay, I usually buy, that's my whole thing, but now I can identify the market selling. I can make money in that also, because in selling market is like super fast. See, if I had just holded this trade, I would have made money, but this is my first time. So my mindset, what I'm setting is, okay, be cool, this is not the last trade we're going to take, because this is the around previous months and this months I'm consistently making more than a 3%, okay, for a week. So that give me the confidence I can do. If next week come, I can figure out the next trades. So that give me the confidence. So I should analyze and journal and see, before that even I'm profitable. My only problem was to get money somehow. Okay, now I'm getting money. The problem will align with the stop loss. Okay, always my trade hits the stop loss. Now I'm getting new problem, like when to close, whether I need it 3% or 5%. Like, the problem is changed to another subject, which is not losing money to took profits. Okay, that, to be frank, I love these problems because I am making money. It kind of a shift. I do clearly don't understand how it's happening. But I'm doing something which works, thanks to God. That's what I want to say. And this is my trade journal, and booked 6%. Thank you.